it's me, Tess. Welcome to my last video of this year. I'm aware it's a couple of days late, and that's on purpose because I wanted to do it for the last day of the year. I do have a list. Words, obviously, I don't have. So let's see how we're going to go. I am going to first take you through I guess my wrap up for the year. This is the first year I've actually stuck with any form of cross stitching, which is amazing. So I have, for my first year, 15 finishes. Wow, that's like amazing. And I have 33 whips. I'm going to take you through them in order of when I started. There are a couple that I don't consider to be ready because I haven't named them or gridded them, but they're in the pile and you'll obviously see which ones aren't ready. Now, first ones first, Quotes to Live by Stitchrovia. I did absolutely love this piece. Oh, I'm not wearing my watch. Oh, my necklace. Wow, I'm sorry, distracted. Quotes to Live by Stitchrovia. Absolutely love this piece. Not actually sure why I stopped stitching it because I got through the hard bit. If you watched any of my previous videos, you know that this border is my nemesis. I have frogged and restitched it 3 times. The fabric I dyed myself, and yeah, absolutely love it. Hopefully that will be a finish for next year. And I'm sorry, I need to put on my watch and my necklace because I feel naked without them. If I can find my necklace. There it is. I've been cleaning and organising and it's actually worse than what it was before. Okay. Sorry. Now I can't put it. There we go. Now I don't feel naked. Next one is Connie G. Sal 2018-19. I am super far behind. I think she's just released 14. Yeah, so I've got like 10 to catch up on. Absolutely love Connie. As I said, if you've seen any of my videos, you know that I'm obsessed with her. As well as Connie, if you saw number 1, I did restart it because that was my first foray into black work and I didn't realise that you went into sort of each hole you passed and not the whole line. So I have started again, clearly not a huge amount, but yeah, absolutely love this fabric. This was another, pretty much anything dyed is mine. I've dyed it except for 2, which I'll let you know about, but yeah, absolutely love that. Again, lots to catch up on, hopefully. Whip number 4, PhD by Stitchrovia. Love it. Cute little thing. If I spent any time on it, I'd probably have it done, but I have 33 whips, so I have an issue. The next one, Kitchen Red. This doesn't have an actual name because this is something that I got designed for me. It's a 5-piece set that I want to display in my kitchen. I had like a watercolor splash designed by ZG Cross Stitch Pattern on Etsy, and then I'm going to put in I think it's the T pattern by Alessandra Adelaide in the middle with beads. So it doesn't have an actual name, but I can't wait to get them done and in my kitchen. But sorry, flashing you. It's going to be a while because I still haven't put the charts together, so I don't stitch something that should be a bead. It'll get done eventually. This one technically kind of isn't a whip because there's not even one stitch on it. If you watched me in Mania, you would know this is one of my Mania starts, and I accidentally started it on the wrong piece of fabric. So I didn't have time to go back and redo or restart anything, but kind of a whip, kind of not. It made the list because I started it. And again, another kitchen. This one's orange. Not super exciting because didn't get a lot done. Mania. I call this one Grape Seeds. TL is top left. This is by Carolyn Manning, and oh sorry, Fleur de Couleur was Jamie Chalmers, Mr. X Stitch. Carolyn Manning, this is actually a quarter of the pattern, or will be a quarter of the pattern when it's done. I'm making a quilt and decided that I loved 3 of her charts that work together, but I didn't want the panels to be that big, so I've broken them into 4, which will make the panels smaller and also give it a bit more variety than just like 3 charts. So there's 12 charts essentially. Yeah, obviously love it because it's purple. And next one, kitchen purple. Not a lot done, but yeah, so the kitchens are obviously all the same with the 5 colours of the rainbow. Ballerina Bear. This was a gift from a very good friend. It's by Designworks. Haven't got very far because Mania. But it is adorable and it comes with the frame, so I should really just hurry up and get that finished. Thistle, top left by Carolyn Manning again. Not a huge lover of green, but it works. And spread your wings and all that and do something different. Kitchen Blue, again, same. I really want them done, but I'm too lazy to create the chart. This is Simple Daisy by Michael Powell. I know the 20 mini cross stitch books made the rounds this year. I got one of them clearly. I also got the Christmas one. It's coming up. But yes, absolutely cute. You would think something this size I would be further along, but Mania and blended threads. And we have Connie G again because, again, love her. G Wiz 3, didn't get very far, but absolutely love it. I need more time to stitch, and I have a fair bit of time, so I don't know how that's going to work. Littlest Fairy. So I started this in Mania. I have restarted, or plan to restart, all the Hades I started on 18 count, because I'm going back to Extreme Cross Country, but I figure this is a story keep. It's kind of little. I can deal with and obviously it's kind of black and white-ish. It's grey tones, so there's not as many colours. So I figured I could deal with the 3 threads issue for that much. So not restarting that one, and Little is very adorable. Watermill by Michael Powell. Again, Mania start. Oh, and look, you can see the start of my Fleur de Couleur, or I can see it at least. Yeah. This is why I want everything named, so that doesn't happen. But yeah, blended, I'm pretty sure. But it's a start. Kitchen Green. Again, not that exciting. Love it though. And the last of Carolyn Manning's quilt things that I'm using, Granny is No Square 2, top left, because yes. This is one that I haven't got completely ready. It is the Blackwork Sale by Lakeside Needlecraft. I'm actually doing the sale 4 times, so the actual size is like that squared, but I'm doing it 4 times and making a cushion because someone else did that and I stole the idea because it looked amazing. And as I said, the 20 Christmas ones, Hanging Baubles by Michael Powell. Absolutely love this. Just the colours are amazing, and wish I had more time to stitch or less things that I wanted to stitch. Okay, Po Body Snurfict. Absolutely love that thing. Love the Good Place. Don't know which way's up on this. I haven't gotten much done. I think that might be the start of the end. I don't know. No idea which way's up. Clearly not ready. Self-charted because I couldn't find one, and I have purchased the commercial rights to 2 fonts, so I figure it's not actually going to be an issue if I create charts from them, because not that I'm selling the charts, but anyway, self-charted, not a lot done, and not really prepared. One of my favorite whips, guys. I'm really sad I haven't gotten further on this one. Winter by Lavender and Lace, the Celtic Ladies series. Yes, I will be doing all 5+1. This is clearly the furthest I've gotten on any of them, as you're about to see. Absolutely love it. This is a conversion I found online, and I did have to sort of make a few extra changes, but absolutely love. I cannot wait until it's done. And the little, they're not going to focus, the face is done the equivalent of 1/1, which in this, because it's Ada, is actually 4 in 1. Hurts so much to do, but going to be beautiful when it's done. The 12 Days of Christmas Plum Street samplers. I have started 1 and kind of 2. I was originally doing this the 12 Days of Christmas in July, and I was going to start each one each day, but then I realized because I'm doing it in one long piece, it just wasn't working. So I got to day 2. But absolutely love the colours that I've picked. I think I changed them. I don't know. Yet something else I want to get back to. Linen and Threads 2017 sale, obviously by Linen and Threads. Haven't gotten a lot done, started January. Colour's really weird, and I'm actually filming in the daytime, so this is not cool. Again, not fully ready, still gritting, and I'm doing the birthstone colours for each month, and I can't wait to see that finished. Well, this one's not too bad. Again, Lavender and Lace. This is Celtic Spring. So I actually got the top part of the border, started the inside because I wasn't sure of my colour choice. This one, the border's going to be completely my colours, but I've got 2 charts I'm mashing, or 2 conversions I'm mashing for the actual lady when I get to it. The Florist, haven't gotten a lot done. Don't work well from kits, but this one is too special, I just have to. I think you'd know, like my great-grandmother, I didn't realise she actually cross-stitched, and I was given her start at this. Let's just say it was obviously at the end of her ability to cross-stitch. The stitches weren't in the right way. Do I have it? Okay, no I don't. We'll have to figure out where I've put that. Clearly somewhere safe. Anyway, I've got it somewhere safe. Yeah, clearly at the end of her ability, but I need to do it because I didn't realise she cross-stitched. Sorry, not as organised as I thought I was. I was looking for the cards of these fabrics because, oh my goodness, in love with these fabrics. Tammy at Colour Cascades, that is pretty true to colour, I think. Absolutely stunning. And on this piece, which I think is called At Last, just doing it from memory because, again, I've lost the cards. And on this, I am doing the Four Seasons Sal by Modern Folk Embroidery. This is 32 or 36 count, and I'm doing 1/1, and I am absolutely in love with it. This is the start of January. Didn't get very far, but I also started kind of late in the year because it was a mystery sale and I wanted to make sure I liked it. But love this colour combo and need to get back to it with as everything. A whip that I was hoping would be a finish. The Stiachalong from this year by the Stiachalong crew. I think their main group is just Stiach. Yeah, didn't get it done. The spacing played havoc on me. I did have it charted, but it wasn't quite right. Yeah, anyway, it's a whip. It's not a finish. I didn't get it in for the challenge, which ends today, but whatever. Don't care. My unicorn chart that I didn't realise I needed until this year, because this year everything happened. Sleeping Beauty by Mirabilia. Again, this is on a Colour Cascades fabric. It's not scented because I really wanted that dark patch to be in a certain part of the chart. Anyway, absolutely love. This is, I'm pretty sure, Devil with a Blue Dress On. Love, love, love her work. We'll be ordering many, many more when I have charts for them. So yes, I've almost finished the outside border for Sleeping Beauty. I did what I could. Santa Sampler. This was a stitch along. Really, really should have remembered who. Sorry guys. I haven't done much because I was focused on other things, but I was focused on Nano. This was in November. Got tiny little gingerbread man in. There's a couple of the colours that I'm thinking about changing. I think I want to make his eyes a little lighter, and I want to darken up the white because it's just getting lost. But yeah, not much. It's a start. Still on a full piece of fabric that I need to kit up the rest of the coffee time sale. And last page, we're nearly done. This is another sale that I started with Kerry. Kerry's doing it and I'm joining her. It's not a sale I'm doing with her like the coffee time. Anyway, Save the Stitches. She said it was big and I was expecting bigger. So she just said I was brave for starting Save the Stitches. Pretty sure it's Blackwork Journey or Elizabeth Armand is the designer, have done the first page of Borders. Really want to get back to that because I love all my whips. Last two, Celtic Summer. Not much. I think that may have even been one strand of floss just to say I started it. Oh no, it's two. Think. Let's be honest, I'm doing a conversion. I'm doing a conversion for all of them except for Noelle. Yeah, can't wait to see that grow because the colour, amazing, but didn't get much done. And then my last start, again, I think this is only 2 strands. Celtic Noel by Lavender and Lace. Again, 2 strands. I was too tired at Christmas. I wanted to do more, but I didn't even have the energy to do a simple border. I have 3 more that are ready. So they're kind of whips, but not. Got Celtic Autumn. That'll start 1st of March. Celtic Easter. That'll start the 5th of March. And then I have Motherhood by Heaven and Earth Designs. I've got it fully gridded. I have unpicked this project 10 bajillion times. It's a birth sampler for my nephew. He's nearly 3. He'll get it eventually. And I also want to start another one. Again, I thought I was organised. I bought a box of Rit dye to dye another piece because I have another nephew and I need to get that started as well. So that's my whip parade. I want to stitch them all. I want to get them all done one day. Have these pieces of fabric that need to be prepared. Oh, that one actually is gridding. My life is gridding, but I love it, so it doesn't matter. Fairy Bubbles and Time Traveller both by Heaven and Earth Designs. Time Traveller is a retired chart. And then this might surprise like all of you. I think I'm going to have a focus piece for next year. You wouldn't believe that because, you know, 33 whips. I have loved this chart forever, and I want to have a finish, and I want to have a big finish rather than lots of little ones. And at this point in time, I have a focus piece. I'm doing a challenge that I've sort of created myself. Someone did it in another group, but I didn't like the locations they picked. Stitching around the world. I don't know if that's what they've called it. That's what I'm calling it. Or stitch around the world. You count a stitch for every kilometre between locations. Well, they've used miles because American. So I sat with the world map, all 195 countries, and kind of eyeballed it because there was no easier way of doing it that I found. And then I just Googled distance between X and Y, and I will link the Facebook group that I created if you're interested in joining in. There are a couple of others who aren't being quite as ambitious as I am and are just doing like a stitch around Australia or a stitch around, you know, southern, just littler ones. I think I did figure it out. No, I've lost it. It was about 220,000 stitches if I actually managed to get around the world, mostly because I go from Canada back to Australia. That was a huge leg. Started in Australia because I live here and happen to live in the capital city, so I could start where I lived. Went round. I'm actually really excited about it. It'll be interesting to see how far I get in. Yeah, so my focus piece is Haystack Sunset, which I showed you in my last video. I am slowly getting them gridded. I've tried to do just the vertical legs so I can at least start, because I really want to start it tomorrow. May just have to put in a couple of stitches of in part 1 before I continue gridding to have them fully ready. But yes, I'm super excited. I have a couple of hours left today. I'll see how far I get in gridding that. So because I know me and I know I'm going to get bored, I've decided that yes, I'm going to have a focus piece, but I'll also have a Wheel of Whips Wednesday. So everyone knows the Tiny Decisions app, or there's one for Android as well. On Wednesday, I'm going to spin it and just work on a different whip. That way I get a bit of variety, but I also get to put in a decent chunk of time on Haystack. So setting it up was kind of annoying, I'm not going to lie. This part, sorry, again, I should have been more organised. So on Goodreader, which is what I use on my iPad, I've actually gone through and blacked out. Oh, what did I do? Okay, so I've blacked out the part of the chart that I won't be stitching because obviously I've adjusted everything, because it can't be normal. So yes, I've got the four charts there, part 1, 2, 3, 4, and I've just blacked out what I won't be stitching, and hopefully that'll help keep errors really down. Now, I do extreme cross country, or I'll be going back to extreme cross country because that works best for me. Everyone said to get Easy PDF Reader. It does my head in. It crashes all the time. I can't even get it to highlight the first color. I can't do anything once it has. So I've had to go quite an extreme measure to get it ready. I broke up the chart into 5-page lots, like the PDF, and then I got Easy PDF to highlight each bit, and then I took screenshots of every page. So it was a thing. It took a while, but as I said, like, I just couldn't get it to highlight properly, and I don't know why, because I tried it with fairy bubbles and it highlighted the first color fine, and fairy bubbles is supersize max color, so it has a lot more to search through. I can't understand why it's not working, so I had to go a really roundabout way, which was quite annoying because it took a lot of time. But yeah, I'm hoping it works. I've got color 1 ready, and then I'll have to work on color 2 when it comes to it. But yeah, there's a workaround. Where there's a will, there's a way. It's annoying because everyone recommends Easy PDF, and I don't know why it's not working for me. I've got a relatively new iPad. I only got it this year. iPad Pro, plenty of memory, plenty of processing power. It just won't work. And as I said, it worked for fairy bubbles, which is like more than double the size of the chart. But anyway, I got it working. I found a way, and I'm ready to stitch it, kind of, once I get the gridding done, which again I hope to have done by today, at least enough to start tomorrow for New Year, new start. I am not saying no to the possibility of new starts next year, or 33 whips isn't enough. I have a pile of fabric that I can pull from. These bottom bits are the 28 count. Is that what it was? Was it 28 count I ended up ordering? Yeah, 28 count I think I ended up ordering. That ended up washing down to 30 count, but it works better for me, so I'm happy. The bottom piece will be at least one more supersize and something else. This will be hopefully another supersize, and this will be everything else that fits. So I have a lot of fabric for possible starts. I do have 2 Mirabilia charts that I would like to start. By the way, we're on to plans, kind of. Roses of Provence, absolutely love. I don't know whether I want to do a conversion on her or not. And that's it, Sleeping Princess. So I want to start those, but I'll be ordering from Tammy because her fabric is amazing. Obviously I'll finish or start the last 2 Celtic ladies, and I have a lot of Lizzie Kates that I would like to start. I need to finish the other 2 Coffee Time because coffee, amazing. I have 3 little ones, Live, Laugh, Love, Now and Then. I've got Time for God and my to-do list. Really want to get this one. This is probably high priority of them. But then I've also got the Three Little Words series that I want to do on one long piece as they show. I've nearly started this so many times, but I can't decide on the fabric I want. I don't know whether I want to dye my own piece, whether I want to get a Colour Cascades fabric. I want to start it, but I don't know what I want to stitch it on, which makes it difficult to start. And then I think that's it for now. I know that there will be more starts. I know there will be more things I fall in love with, but that's what I know I've got coming up. And that's my year. For my first full cross-stitching year where I haven't given up after a month or two, it's been a good one. Like, you guys would know 2018 was a struggle for me. It was a bad year, but it also pretty good. Gotta count your small blessings. I'm going to leave you with a shout out. Samantha from Crafting Between Stitches. I have binge watched her entire video list while gridding. Kept me sane. I'm sorry that the frog loves you as much as it seems to. Hopefully he'll move out and leave you alone in 2019. But I'm going to leave it there. I will see you guys next week in a new year. Happy stitching, everyone. Bye, guys.